All right, welcome back to Fairytale Fables. Fresh game coming right up. We have Trophy Hunter, Good Leprechaun, Ugly Duckling, and Demeter. I love that. Side note, absolute side note. You know what? Let's Good Leprechaun and just force Romeo Juliet. I said I would never play this hero. I never have. This will be my first time. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can very easily separate out the streamers who have and have not played Hades based on how they pronounce some of the names in this game. I didn't know how to say Demeter until I played Hades. I would have said Demeter. So it's kind of funny to me though. I go from stream to stream. I've been bouncing around a lot because there's been a whole bunch of stream activity, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. And yeah, you can always tell. You can always tell who did and did not play Hades. Let's save an Elaine pair. Both are accepted? Oh, okay. Well, then that just even tells you even more, because if the other one is a valid pronunciation as well, then you're definitely leaning one way more because of Hades, I would think. I don't know. Also super impressed with how much work Lara puts in to keep things running. I am concerned, scoundrel, for Lara's mental well-being at times. I hope Lara has a solid strategy in mind to manage all of that. I don't envy the position, you know, it's amazing what Lara has created and put out here for us to get to play with, but yeah. I hope Lara can stay sane throughout all of it. Yeah, you definitely got to sleep. What up, DJ? Oh, I don't have an emote for this situation. I guess that means we just got to drop the cursed ones. Join me in the Dionysus vortex. Come to the vortex. Yeah, I just kind of felt like it was, it was kind of fitting because that's kind of how it feels to play Dionysus too. You're just spinning. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Wait. Level 4 fluff is good. That's hero power synergy. Well, it's now dawning on me that Good Leprechaun is just a solid amount of tempo in the early here. Like, this is just... Because I got the two songstresses, this is tempo. I locked for the cat because I think the cat, obviously, makes a lot of sense here. The bomb bomb. This song's so weird. I just like having them consolidated. I know it's a tempo down, but I like the idea that they're consolidated and I might be able to do something else interesting too. I might just play... Nope, I skip. I skip because coin. I was planning it the whole time. Anybody who says I wasn't, that I just came up with it in the moment on the fly, they're telling you a story. They're pulling your leg. Maybe it's supposed to be this, honestly. It's way better for... This one's better for Elaine, but Elaine wants to go to the back anyway at some point. Sword Square. The other thing I can do is just roll. Maybe just roll. Yeah, I'm not as drawn to those. Since I haven't upgraded Elaine, I'm pretty okay with a Froggo. I think I rolled by one earlier. I don't know grapefruit, but it makes me happy. I'm glad it's a part of the game. So, yeah, Lara. That's why, yeah. I get the sense that Lara is a generally upbeat person based on the fun tone of the game, so maybe that's all there is to it. Let's go ahead. I said Romeo and Juliet would be a lot of fun if I could. I'm not going to do anything wild to wake the frog. Kind of... Oh? 3.0 Fluff and a 3.0 Romeo. Two interesting scaling direction options. I'll wake this the second I find a free spell, but it's not a priority. I think I will pull these to the back, though. Give more targets for things to hit when the back line gets involved, so it is more likely for Elaine the Songstress to hit. Because we do want to get 10 damage out of Elaine. That's kind of crucial, considering the rest of my board's kind of wimpy. Well, but we're fighting Icarus. Depending how many turns Icarus skipped. It doesn't look like Icarus skipped anything, though. Their last turn, are they doing the other way around? We were talking about that on Saturday. That maybe I was gonna say the saner way, but the The less sketchy way to play Icarus, perhaps, is to not waste any of your gold early. Just buy your characters, fill your board, and then somewhere on 4 or 5, you take, once you know what you're doing and you have a decent board that you can, like, if you can build up enough tempo where you then can kind of safely take a turn off. That's probably what Bucky's doing over here. Well, it's fluff time. Man, it's such a tempo down to take right now, but I really don't want to lock the shop up. I really want to take my free roll. Weird compass, let's go. Life Essence interesting in general, but... Sane plan, find piggy bank. Oh, right. Piggy bank. Piggy bank for... Oh, it's fluff. Oh, we are fluff gamers. The fluffs are here. That means there's no way I'm chasing Romeo and Juliet. Question is, would I use the new U on Elaine the Songstress next turn? I'm going to take another hit here. And also, my hero power doesn't really do much for the rest of the game then. Yeah, right now we're just in green mode. Wow, wow, wow. The interesting thing with fluffs is they're not necessarily high tempo when you get them. They can lead to a whole bunch of tempo later, but it's pretty much like this in that I expect to have a few rough turns before I stabilize, and then I hope that once I stabilize I can get so far ahead that I stay stable forever. That's what we're going for, KG. Let's get the whole entire pack. I was gonna do some play on them with Skittles. I had a couple of different ideas in mind. I had a play on the Olympic rings in mind, but that seemed like that was going to be way too small form factor for the emotes. So I didn't go with the Olympic rings, didn't go with Skittles. Not if you don't drop them on the floor. What do you mean Skittles are dirty, though? I did ask the question before I started making the emote last night in Keith's chat. I was like, are there any problematic associations with Skittles that I'm not aware of? Is there any slang relating to Skittles that... you know, let's actually... Catbox summons a bunch of little 2/3s. Yeah, I think we'll... No, I need backliners to go with my fluffs. Actually, the Acolyte was my gut. It only will have 2 attack, but as I cast spells and stuff, it will get bigger, and I got a spell I can cast right here. Alright, fine. I kind of want to roll more for more green fluff, but we already found 4. Let's just make it happen. Babber, there are no shared pools. No such thing in this game. Pool is infinite for everyone. So anybody else taking stuff that you want does not impact you finding the stuff you want. The one thing that is the thing that you may or may not know about, if I look at the Acolyte and I look at the Acolyte's weight, it's 3. That's a level 3 card. If I find where's a 2 coster? Baby Monkey weight is 2. Back Protector weight is 4, and I believe the 5s and 6s are both weighted at, or are they 5 and 6 respectively? No, they're 4. So 4, 5, and 6s all share the same weight. What that means is, as you unlock characters of higher level, you are more likely to find characters of higher level. You're twice as likely to find a level 6 as you are to find a level 2. Official lore is developing about the blue fluff having experienced every past, current, and future fluff death. I have seen that, yeah. I don't know that I understood that that was what it was about, though. Got a free 6 and came back level 3. Oh, you're Fortuna. What'd you do? Did you future vision? Oh, you must have taken a... No, you just went to 4 this turn. Yeah, you must have future vision then? Yeah, to bump ahead? Yeah. Yeah, no, it says on the hero only first time. I didn't realize that's what you thought you were... Yeah. A lot of these that you would think that you could ping pong, they're not ping pongable. They're not built that way. Let's go ahead and take a Book Mage. I'm going to rely on the Acolyte as I look for fluffs. Let's go ahead and take a second Book Mage. I'm going to rely on the Acolytes as I look for fluffs. Or the Acolyte, not Acolytes plural, Acolyte singular. Oh, my hero power went double. We're getting +2/4 on the goods now. Whew. That's a really solid tempo piece, but I'm kind of incentivized to just get extra fluffy. Put these further up in the attack sequence. 7/7's probably better than a 3/5 into a 3/5. I don't know. That's like 610. Maybe it's not, because if they hit this and it creates an extra token, maybe that allows one of my range to attack again. Do you grab a monster or drink water? Oh, depends, love. Depends. Are you thirsty? Or do you just want a snack? If you're thirsty, it's probably water. If you just want a snack, then it's definitely a monster. And Trepo, hello. Happy New Year, Dak. Happy New Year. Booked it. Pew. Oh, Romeo's and Juliet's in the house. Woo, my health. Oh, both? Yeah, KG says both. Yeah, why not both? Let's grab that up. I think I skip here because I can buy this fluff, roll and buy another fluff. The one that kills your last character is interesting with the cat in the very dead last position here. Also, getting experience would be good. I'm not so sure that I wanted to play fluffs. Based on the way this is going, because I haven't high rolled a million fluffs, I find myself wanting more fluff. Aww. Alright. Can I stem the bleeding? Wait, didn't I fight you 2 turns ago? Wasn't it 2 turns ago? Yeah, anyway. Probably have to do both when you get back up. Yeah. Make sure you get enough water. You've got a fever and the only prescription is more fluff. I did see spells were added, Bob, yeah, about a month ago or so. For what it's worth, I think people liked it. And I think people have kind of liked everything that BG's has done that resembled an SPB mechanic. Yeah, I am not so much in that universe anymore. Well, I'm not really in that universe at all anymore. We got some Sinbad. Don't see anything coming out of the hand. Oh, I got full fluff value and stop bleeding. That's good. Until Tavern 266 gold strat. That I never liked the stay low tavern strats very much. Was not a big fan. Let's skip. I want to spend some money. Let's skip and find fluff. And find... Well, not just fluff. Maybe a big solid backline piece would be good too. Well, fluff. How about we just find fluff? How about we just find fluff? So Acolyte becomes my main pal. Alright. It's sure something. We got the... Oh! We got the red and green fluff party going now. If I line them up in the same order as on my board, it's green fluff into red fluff into red fluff into green fluff. Yeah, there we go. This is the board sequence played out in a mode. But really, it would be more accurately because each of the first green fluffs, normaline. Each of the first green fluffs is 3 fluffs, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the red fluffs are just 1 each. So if we want to make this an accurate chain, then it would be, oops, and then we do 2 reds. Yeah, and then we would have 1 last green. This would be the accurate representation of my board at the moment. It's 7 green fluffs and 2 red fluffs. I'm here for accuracy. We care about accuracy here. You thought Christmas was over. Well, people probably already getting ready for the next one. I don't think my neighbors have taken their lights down yet, so I think it still counts. Ooh, Romeo and Juliet's kind of spooky. Luckily, they don't have a ton of them yet. Okay. Spooky, but okay. We are tempo. Bump, 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 bump. Let me go ahead and fluff. We need to find purple. We are level 5 now. It is time for purple. Wait, these I think gain... Oh, they don't gain permanent stats. Cheeky play to run them all through an immutable idol slot, but it's hard to pass up Odin's Raven. Odin's Raven is so good. Odin's Raven is an S-tier treasure. The 25th and goes until February 14th, at least for us Catholics. There's a temptation just to heal here, but I think I want to give myself a shot to find another fluff. I really want a shot to find a purple. I'm out of money, so I'm just going to cast the last 2 spells I find here on my Acolyte for a little bit more backline oomph. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hang on. Let's take a look at the collection. I think the treasure that I really want... I do want a 5, though. Let's sort by level. I want boost treasures, right? There's a good 5 boost treasure, and there's a good 6 boost treasure. So for 5, actually, if I just type in boost... Yeah, I want Divine Messenger, Mage Glove, Symbol of Unity. That's worth a lock. That's worth a lock. I need the purple fluff pretty bad, though. Well, I don't have the booster yet. Maybe that's not worth a lock. Honestly, no. No, you know what? We're looking for the fluff. As good as the other ones are, I need to find the purple fluff as well. And I don't think anything is actually more important than finding purple fluff. So I changed my mind. Okay, now we're up to 4 reds and 7 greens. If for those of you counting at home... Oh yeah, Odin's Raven. This treasure right here, I think is just such a key piece of any mage build. Like any mage treasure set, if you want to have a really, really solid mage board. I think Odin's Raven is involved in that equation. Which means you really like level 4 treasures, which means the book mages are kind of interesting. It all kind of plays together. Wow. I do like the incidental buffs that the book mage is sharing sometimes. Purple, 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 purple fluff. Oh, level, 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 level. All of my mana gone, all just like in one shot. I do need experience, though. You love Baby Mimic on it. I mean, Baby Mimic is like one of the 2 best level 3 treasures, in my opinion, so... I guess it's not that shocking that you like what I consider to be one of the 2 best treasures at the level, or at the slot. Sure. I don't know. I feel like I should be really, really, really hunting purple, but... And also, is 20 attack ranged? It's good. Those Tengus from the backline being flying are kind of weird. I think I may just keep running this book. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just realized what I'm lined up for. And it's kind of reminding me of this song. Oh, no. I may have the opportunity to do something that I think is kind of gross. And I want this to get its attack off and not just die to a sandstorm. We finally found the purple. You think Dwarf might be bad? Dwarf can be very good. Dwarf is not as good as it once was after the Smithy nerf. There's been a lot of conversation I saw in the Discord about that recently. Just Smithy, the patch before had ranged and was deemed to be overperforming. And a lot of times when things have ranged and are deemed to be overperforming, they get nerfed to just have unyielding. Smithy got the hard nerf. Smithy lost ranged and unyielding, but Smithy is still a really important part of a dwarf strat because it grows your items, and the other ones, like multi, is entirely based on the size of your items and how many. Well, the size. Multi cares about the size. Admiri cares about how many. But now that you don't have like this clean piece on level 5 that gives you a bunch of tempo and helps you kind of smoothly survive until level 6, it becomes much more to me like dwarves are more like the trees of our past game, in that the key pieces are level 6. and you can put a lot of power together really quickly. That said, it's not exactly a good one-to-one analog, because with trees in the last game, you didn't need anything else. With dwarves, you need items. So you both need you both need those key pieces on 6, but you also kind of need to have planned ahead and have a stash of items already saved up too. It's awkward. Oh, tell you what's not awkward. Getting the pieces I was looking for. That feels good. Now, I'm concerned about boost in general. There are some really interesting and strong boost things being done at the moment. I think we just roll for more. I need to get a level 6. I have an idea, and it is gross. But I need to get more pieces to get to that gross idea. It's gross, but it's kind of fun. It's interesting. I don't know. Let me hover over for you, Bob. The Fluff Leader says, your fluffs have Slay. Trigger my dying breath one time. So we'd like to get a double boost item. This is not an aura. This can't be doubled up. But we can get a double boost item, a double dying breath item, or a double Slay item. Now that there's a Slay effect. Kick off even more Slays. Give. Getting the lineup right is half the fun, I think. Okay. I knew I needed to do something with the 4 fluffs, and yeah, like I said, I had an Olympic ring concept. I didn't flesh that out. I also had a Voltron thought in mind where I was going to overlap them all and have them like somehow merging into a giant fluff. But also Voltron references maybe a little dated, so we got the slide going. I was just looking at the... Oh yeah, and Trepo, I added the... I think I got that in the follow slot so that people could... Yeah, I do. I got a couple, I got a hello, a glad, a fluff. I got a couple of things in the follow emotes. So that people can join in the fluff fun. Oh, it's slaying time. Oh, we are slayers, but I think we lose and not die. I need to ideally be able to get through that lady, but that's just not happening, is it? 2, 3, 4, 8. Ooh. Okay, yeah. That's the problem with fluffs is they fight a little too fair, so any board that has any other kind of like multiplicative stat scaling, if you are not ahead with fluffs, you are behind. That said, I have a cheeky little idea if I can get there. Getting there is going to be difficult though because I need a specific level 6 treasure. I shouldn't have eaten the item. I should have sold that. Want to upgrade the red fluff too. Yeah, I have a cheeky little idea here. I'm veering into it. I'm making a lot of weird plays to get there. If you're not ahead, you're behind. Voltron got the reboot a few years ago, got some cultural traction. That's true. New Year's resolution is play more fluffs. Nice. Yeah, it is. Ah, upgraded Admiri. Yeah, you got, I mean, the 2 dwarf effects are very strong. It's just sketchier to get to them now. It used to be smoother, but Admiri and Multi are absolute powerhouses. Give your dwarves 4/4 for each item you currently own, and give your dwarves their item stats ×2 for the fight. They're absolute powerhouses. But it requires a lot of the right setup to make that power, to realize that power, to make that power real. I don't think scouting necessarily does me a whole lot here, so I'm not going to bother. Because, you know, it's not like I change what I'm doing on my board. Oh, 1 off from the sleigh, you kidding me? Lost half my sleighs. Doesn't matter. Lost a lot of slays, and I didn't get a lot of value, did I? Okay, we need not double aura. Nothing here is an aura. Double dying breath, good. Romeo, Juliet, and a whole bunch of boosters. Are you reeling in these? One more wolf, please. One more wolf, please. One more wolf, please. One more wolf. One more wolf. Okay. The only way I see to get into a game-winning state at the moment, based on what I've done, is to find one more wolf. There's something I could do right now that would be a silly amount of power. Oh no, the wolf's not arriving. Now I need to look for scam. Now I'm down to my last 6 monies. I could still technically afford to do what I want to do, but the problem is I also have to hit a specific treasure. I'm playing into a treasure idea. The other thing is those Romeos and Juliets are going to get too big for me this turn, I think. No wolf, though. I really needed a wolf. I really needed another wolf. I wish I could heal enough to be, but like healing from one doesn't really, it's not going to help. Yeah, I do want that. But not for what I have to spend. I really wish I hadn't tied my item on the book up inside the wolf there. That's 3 HP. That's not enough to dig me out. Maybe if I don't die this fight, I can benefit from that. Alright. Look, I either hit this game plan or it busts. Did I roll by a blue fluff? I did not see a blue fluff in the shop. And they're even like a little bit shiny, right? When it's a pair. Well, thankfully, I kind of messed up what they wanted to do by popping the Romeo first. In fact, not just kind of. I totally screwed up their entire sequence there. Wow, that was lucky. Oh, was there in the first shop? I do need a level 6 treasure for what I want to do. I keep saying it, right? But now I gotta fight this. Oh, wait, it's just top 2. I was like, now I gotta fight the strong board. Now I gotta fight the board that scares me. Because the other 2 boards, it looked like I could possibly duke it out with, but this board looks terrifying to me. Let's wrap up an upgraded green into this wolf here. Five slots is not enough. Can we do something with a crew member? I'll never have the space for it all. All right. The play is lined up. Oh, double boost. Yeah, I've got to do that. I'd upgrade the red fluff, so let's get rid of the green and take the double boost. Oh, DJ, hello. And Treppo, you're about to see. So symbol, I'll explain. Symbol of Unity says your arm boost abilities don't care about types except cat. The purple fluff says boost. If I am a fluff, trigger my dying breath an additional time. Usually wouldn't work on non-fluffs, but hey, suddenly this counts as a fluff. Now the cheeky part of this is I get triple summons out of this wolf, right? Or quadruple summons. I'll never have the space for all of it. So I think we actually just run one. Oh my lord. I don't know if I like that though, because what I've done here now is I forego scaling and I set up a nightmare landscape for DJ to fight. Now granted, DJ no stream sniperino. You're on Scout's honor. I don't know, like if you knew what I did here, it probably influences your play. If you don't know what I did here, I think I just gotta play the 2. What I did here is potentially quite interesting. Now these books, they also count. Oh, but the other one didn't end up in front. Yeah, I lost anyway. Ah, GG's. I don't think you ever have, so I'm not accusing you. The weird thing about this play is I think it works better if it's just books and you don't actually crowd your board up with extra fluffs, but yeah. If I were in a better spot and felt like I was able to chase that symbol of unity with a little bit more HP, I would have maybe built it out a little bit better than I wanted to. What you ideally kind of wanted to end up doing is just have the book mage in there, and then you pop out 4 upgraded book mages that pop out in front of an upgraded fluff that all get like, what is, I don't know, 12 spells a piece or something like that. It creates so much spell spam, it's